Okay, ladies and gents, welcome back. Narrated battle, another one, a mixed battle. My mixed team for the first time, 2-2-2 against Danny from Smogon. I lead with my Hippopotas, however, I wouldn't have needed that as he had a T-tar. I put up rocks as he focus punches me. I guess he expected a switch, but I really want to get rocks up as early as possible in these games. I was really surprised at how little that did. I mean, I expected to go down to the sash at least. Now, the flamethrower I should have protected, but it wouldn't really have mattered since Godzilla doesn't, or since T-tar rather, doesn't take damage from rocks and from sandstorm anyway. I'm messing up. Surf on his Shuckle as he switches that in. It does a lot, so I guess it's a physically defensive Shuckle. However, he gets special defense from the sandstorm anyway. But I guess it's like the standard Smogon set. That's what I have on mine. I go out to my fortress because, well, I was kind of expecting a knockoff, not really, but I was thinking he might have it, so I didn't want to lose that on my Suicune since he takes damage from the sandstorm. Now he Ankles me on toxic spikes, which really doesn't matter. I go for another layer as he switches in his Vaporeon. Now it takes normal poisoning, which is probably why he switched it in directly, because he didn't want to get badly poisoned. So, but it's still going to cripple a Vaporeon quite a lot, taking damage from both the sandstorm and the poison, since lefties basically evens out the poisoning, or the sandstorm rather. Now he switched again. I wasn't expecting that. I went to Joda to take a kind of water hit, a re-switch, so I don't know what he was thinking. Here I was expecting the fake out. After all this is a slow battle because it's sandstorm. So I was expecting a fake out, so I just went for surf. He subs, which is good for me because I'm gonna take that sub out with the surf. So that's not much happening. I guess he wanted to baton pass the sub because, well, it turns out it was a baton pass. Ampipom. Ambipom, Ampipom, I don't know. So he baton passed, I mean, well, into his Cacturn, who gets poisoned as well. I made a Carmine, which was kind of stupid, because had he subbed there, he would have had a free sub, which is never nice. Could have agility, does nasty plotted or something. Now, his Cacturn is a danger to Joda, since it's got that kind of a good thing. But I want to take the Tita Dance before I switch out, because I don't want to get that on anyone else. Now, he could obviously have went for another one as I switch, but, well, he didn't, which we'll see soon. It's slow. He went for the focus punch instead. So Spinad comes in. I was like, I'm gonna die from this because it's a focus punch, and I have a specially defensive fortress. But fortress is a fucking wall. You see that there? Sorry for the language, but look at that. Now he backs out back into his T-tar. I put up spikes. I think, yes, I do. I mean, the entry hazards are stacking up for me now. Rocks, toxic spikes, spikes. It's like gonna take a lot of damage. Also take a while every time he switches. So he subs up as I switch. So I know he's got the focus punch sub T-tar, which I kinda hate. I mean, it's not cheaper than anything I use. It's certainly not cheaper than Sleep Talk, so I shouldn't complain, but now he went for the T-Bolt, which I didn't expect. I was like, what? And he did a lot of damage, like 180 HP basically. So I was thinking, if he got a bad one on that random number generator thing, I will die from a second one. But I'm thinking he's gonna die from a surf anyway, so I stay in. And he doesn't die from the surf. So he gets his T-Bolt off. However, it turns out he didn't get a very bad one. He got a very good one the first time, because I live it, and I live the sandstorm as well. So that's nice for me. I think he dies from the poisoning here. Yes, he does. So that's gonna have another one killed, and his Ambipom is gonna come in and take a lot of damage. I switch into my Shuckle to take what I thought was gonna be a fake out, but it was Swift. which it makes sense with the technician bonus and everything, because it's really good, because it hits like glee score and stuff like that. So now he went for the nasty, but by this time I'd figured out it was a baton passer, so I went for the encore, because he's gonna die now from the, well, not this turn, but the next turn he's gonna die, and it makes no sense for him to switch him out either. So I was like, what am I gonna do? Because I can't really do anything. This is chuckle, so I decided to go for Stealth Rock. I mean, just not waste PP in any good move. So he dies, sends in his Alakazam, which, well, I was kind of afraid of Charge Beam set up on my Shuckle. However, he went for the Trick, which I find really strange as I anchor him into Trick. I know he's gonna switch. So I was thinking that I shouldn't switch because I wanted my lefties back. But then I thought, hey, he might go for the Trick again. So I switched to my Clefable, which doesn't carry lefties, because I have only 3 lefties and I don't feel like going to the league and getting one from Cougar. So now Clefable comes in against his Cacturn, who gets a Focus Punch on me because my Fire Blast miss due to his Sandveil hacks, which really sucks because I would have killed him with the Fire Blast, obviously, and now he kills me instead. So that's not really fair, in my opinion. Really, really, really sucks. Anyway, Yoda comes in. He probably expects me to revenge kill, so he goes for the Sucker Punch. I go for the rest, so I get back from 53 HP up to full life, which is really nice. So by this time, I realized that I've won the game. I mean, had he taken out my Suicune there, it would have been totally different, but it's like a 3-hit KO, I think, for him. He goes for the Focus Punch. I don't really know why, but I guess he doesn't have any good move or something. Now, my Surf is gonna hit him, and is gonna kill him as well. So, Sleep Talk, I guess a bit of a luck there, but concerning I missed the Fire Blast, I don't really think it's luck. Here I'm like, yeah, now I'm sure he's got Charge Beam, but he attacks me with the Psychic. So I went for another Sleep Talk. However, I got the special defense drop, so I was like not sure I would live one more, so I decided to switch after all of this. I really shouldn't use this team when I narrate, should I? Because it's kind of annoying to watch. Well, whatever. I switch into Sharpedo, which is my like last guy on this team. Always comes in when he's weakened to like clear it out. This was the first full battle. I played like 3 battles earlier where they, well, either left or were disconnected, I don't know. Now he switches into his Vaporeon, which I should have expected. I went for the obvious Aqua Jet. So, I mean, the crunch would have been better, but I know Alakazam would have outspeeded me and possibly one-hit killed me with some move that I don't know if he had, but I expect he has something more than Psychic. So Crunch on the second turn is not gonna kill it, and it's gonna get off a Wish. And I'm like, no, because I hate Wish Protect, because that can go on forever. Now I realize he can't go on forever because he's poisoned and takes damage from Sandstorm. So he's gonna die before me, even due to Life Orb. I decided to go for the Crunch anyway, because he might want to switch to get HP onto his Alakazam or something like that. So I did, but, well, he used to Protect. So that's a shame. I mean, he basically just postponing the inevitable right here. Now he switches out into a Shuckle, which is gonna take a lot of damage. I mean, spikes and especially Stealth Rock. So my Crunch is gonna kill it because I get a crit. So I guess that's kind of lucky. I mean, I don't really think it would have mattered because I think the follow-up Aqua Jet would have killed it anyway. So he pulls in his Alakazam, who's gonna die from the Aqua Jet. I was thinking like it doesn't matter if he pulls in Vaporeon again because then Alakazam will die the next time. So Vaporeon comes in, takes entry, has the damage, basically dies. I get the crunch off and that kills him. So good game. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you later, YouTube.